ACU police have a plan in place, a plan that's boosted by suspicious students. You can use it as a conventional laptop, or you can twist and turn it into a notebook. It brings in big business. That's why they use large signs like these on the side of the highway. All right, well, thank you for joining us today. Down in Keena, there you have it. Keep your eyes glued on the skies tonight, and you might see something special. Reporting for KRBC, Abilene's First News, I'm Garret Krier. At least 16 people have died after twisters tore through parts of Alabama and Georgia. This was the scene overnight in Enterprise, Alabama, as crews continued looking through the debris at a high school. 5 people were killed there when a roof collapsed at the school. 2 people were killed in other parts of Alabama. Coming up in the day ahead, Tulsa City Hall could soon have a new home, and that decision could be made this morning. Mayor Kathy Taylor wants to move most of Tulsa's city offices to the One Technology Center. She's asking residents to encourage their city councilors to vote in favor of the plan. Taylor says the current city hall needs $24 million in repair and says the move, which does not call for any tax increases, could mean $15 million in savings. Road construction in Broken Arrow is slowing drivers down and even some businesses. This week, work began at the intersection of Elm and New Orleans. Work was already underway at Elm and Kenosha. The construction is affecting some businesses more than others. Work is scheduled to be finished by the beginning of next year. For now, police recommend drivers slow down and use alternative routes.
First tonight, hazmat teams from the Abilene Fire Department were called out to a hazardous chemical spill on Texas Avenue this evening.
KRBC's Garret Krier has more on how and exactly what was found.
It started around 6:30 Thursday night as fire trucks wailed down Texas Avenue. Officers and fire personnel had a dangerous chemical on their hands, mercury. Richard Charles is the Good Samaritan who called it in. He is also a Dias airman.
Day before today, I had walked by and I noticed the silver on the street. Today I happened to come by and saw an officer. I decided, well, let me go back here and check.
That officer was Police Sergeant Joe Tower. Tower was in the middle of a traffic stop.
It is considered a hazardous material, and it's something that needs to be cleaned up and dealt with properly.
Hazmat was called out to deal with a potentially deadly substance.
And then they're going to basically just use it like a vacuum cleaner and suck this right up off the ground. But this large of a quantity, somebody has gotten this from some type of maybe a measurement instrument.
Well, one of the biggest things I was thinking about is that if the fact that large rain, it could wash it down into one of the water systems, tributaries. And
police and fire departments say you shouldn't touch, taste, or handle mercury. If you do, the consequences could be deadly. Reporting for KRBC, Abilene's First News, I'm Garret Krier.
Well, a little bingo is becoming more than just a Friday morning getaway for some seniors.
KRBC's Garret Krier takes a look at a popular program the city offers in this week's Worth Your Money.
They're not playing for big money.
G58.
Or a shiny new car. Nope. Believe it or not, these seniors are playing bingo for other reasons. Peggy Walker has been coming for 3 or 4 years.
We have a lot of fun out here. These elderly people, we may be elderly, but we still got some fire in us.
B4.
And even though they aren't playing for high stakes, it's still competitive and at times a little stressful. But bingo caller Marvin Bergen keeps things lively.
Oh yeah, I carry on with them quite a bit.
Keep it lively.
Yeah, like I say, sense of humor never hurts anything.
I just dumped all the balls into the box.
Lila Roberts enjoys staying active and being around others.
Yeah, we all know each other very well, and we enjoy being together every day.
We treat one another like we're brothers and sisters. We love people.
No, I sort of get a charge out of it, like I say, watching them.
After bingo, there's a break, then lunch, then another bingo game. And even if you don't leave with a brand new box of cereal, many still take away something special with them when they leave. Friendship. Reporting for KRBC, Abilene's First News, I'm Garret Krier.
And bingo is played every Friday morning at about 10:30 at the Cobb Recreation Center.
I can't wait till I get to be a senior. They have all the fun.
This is Does It Work on KRVC.
Is there a way to instantly insulate your doors and windows?
KRVC's Garret Krier sees if the twin draft guard is more than just a lot of hot air, and this week's Does It Work.
Today in Does It Work, I have Gordon here with me with the Dias We Care team. We're going to test out the twin draft guard. It promises to keep cool air in one room and not let it drift from room to room. The twin draft guard isn't too hard to explain. Just basically some padding with a cover over it. Its claim that nothing can get through to the other side.
Step 1. Assemble the tubes. Cut the tube. Approximately 1/2 inch shorter than the open door width. Put the tubes in the cover. Close the end of the fabric by folding it over and securing the hook and loop fastener. Install. What am I snagging on?
Once we got the twin draft guard in place, we tested it. Gordon got on one side of the door with a hairdryer. And I got on the other side with some streamers. There wasn't any movement on the part of the streamers, and we tested the dryer up and down the door. So I'm going to give this one an A+.